Barlow Creations. If you're new to my channel and you're stopping by for the first time, thank you for stopping by. Welcome to my channel. Stick around a while by clicking that red button for more crafting on a budget, more everything on a budget videos to come. And if you click it again when the bell appears, YouTube should notify you every time I upload a new video, depending on the option that you choose in the drop-down menu of the bell. If you're interested in following me on social media, you can find those links, you guessed it, in the description box below. And I'm getting better at posting on social media. Watch, follow me, you'll see. What do I have going on for you for today? I'm gonna say Mother's Day is right around the corner. And for those of you who want to DIY your mom a gift or someone special a gift, you might want to get started on it a bit earlier so you're not feeling rushed and you have time to do it. You have time to collect the things that you need, and you have time to go to the Dollar Tree and pick up the items that I'm using today for today's Mother's Day DIY. And these items are items that are readily available at just about every Dollar Tree, and this is such a versatile piece because it can be done in any color and any style, and you can get these items at the Dollar Tree. I'm so excited to bring you this DIY because not only am I going to bring you that one, but I'm going to show you a couple alternatives as well. So let me quit my gabbing, let's jump into it, and let me show you these amazing gifts that you can DIY for Mother's Day that I think any mother is going to love. Any mother, any mom. Why did I say mother? I never say mother. I never called my mom mother. I called her mom. Any mom would love to receive. Let's get to it. I said mother. Any mother would love to receive. Do you see coffee? Yes, coffee. Okay, let's get to it. For today's DIY, I'll be using the outside of one of these wood drawers that you can get from the Dollar Tree. I had the outside left over from a previous DIY, and I'll also be using two of these wall decor plaques that are very new to Dollar Tree. I like these because when you flip it over, the backside really resembles that of a shadow box. I don't need the sawtooth hanger for this, so I'm gonna remove it. And I'm gonna put it in my stash and keep it. I'm not throwing it away, don't worry. And I'm gonna give these wall decor plaques a good coat with some Waverly's chalk paint in the color of, yeah, look at that, white. I'm going with white today. I'm not using cashew, I'm using white because this is Mother's Day. I want it to be bright. Wasn't that fast? All my boxes are painted, all three of them are. For this box, I'm gonna be using these fabric roses. These are not fabric roses, these are burlap. Come on now, let's call burlap roses, not fabric. You gotta give burlap credit. We love burlap roses. Well, I love burlap roses. I'm gonna hot glue 9 of them into the inside of this box, which is then giving us, look at that, a shadow box type box with flowers in it. So you should be left with it looking like this, 3 rows of 3 burlap flowers. I picked up these clear sheets from Michael's. You get 12 in a pack. These are 12 by 12 inches. You can get these for $3. What's great about these are a sturdy, thicker plastic that you can actually see through. So I'm gonna take one of these, I'm gonna place it on my box, and using a pen, because I don't feel like measuring it, I feel like it's just easier to do it this way. I'm gonna mark on the ends where I need to cut this. Then using just my paper cutter, I'm gonna go ahead and cut this so I've got a nice perfect square that's gonna fit on the top of this, what's gonna be a shadow box with flowers in it. For today's DIY, Linda and I came up with these Love You Mom heart decals that are available in her Etsy store. Now these are available in digital download if you wanna cut it out yourself, or you can have her cut the vinyl decal out and send it to you with free shipping. You can find the link to her Etsy store in the description box below. Look at here, I'm using my white removable vinyl by Crafter Square that I just picked up recently. This is the perfect DIY for it. I went ahead and used the digital download and cut it out in Cricut Design Space, and now I'm just gonna place it here on the clear sheet that you saw me cut for the smaller box. Now, an alternative to the clear sheets, if you can't get them at your Michael's or you don't have a Michael's near you, would be a sheet protector. A sheet protector that Dollar Tree carries in the office supply section would work just as well, or even the plastic covering from a 3-ring binder would work just as well too. Using some of Aileen's clear gel, I do suggest using the clear gel glue because it dries clear. We don't want that glue to show. I'm gonna go ahead and outline my box with this, Then I'm just going to gently place my clear plastic sheet right on top, and look at how cool that is. Now to finish this off, I just went into my ribbon stash and I found some white ribbon, and I'm just gonna go ahead and put that right there in the top corner. And would you look there, we just made a burlap flower shadow box for a special mom on Mother's Day. That was so quick and easy. For this next flower shadow box, I'm using these purple flowers here. These are purple daisies. You can get these at Michael's for about $2. They're usually 50% off, which is a great buy. I love these because there's 3 different shades of purple in them, so you're kind of getting that gradient ombre look that I just love, and I think it's gonna look great in this. Using some wire cutters, because I guess I don't have scissors, I'm gonna go ahead and cut those plastic stumps off the back of the flowers, because it is going to help the flowers to set flatter in the box. And so I like to start off in the middle so I have even spacing on the top and the bottom. We gotta have even spacing. It can't be off because then it's gonna look funny. So if you start in the middle, you're gonna get even spacing. And I'm just gonna hot glue these into the inside of my makeshift shadow box that I made using one of Dollar Tree's plaques. This is easier than using frames and stacking them. I love these plaques. If you see these plaques, you should pick them up and make yourself a shadow box, because why not? Then again, using that same clear plastic sheet, I'm gonna go ahead and mark this box as well to make the covering for this. Now I will tell you, one 12 by 12 sheet was more than enough plastic to cover 3 of these flower shadow boxes. And so I feel like if you were just to buy one sheet, and I think they do sell these individually at Michael's, you'd be good to go. But then again, like I said as well, Dollar Tree's got some great alternatives using the sheet protector or the plastic cover on a 3-ring binder, and those 2 would be plenty. On a 3-ring binder, you're getting 2 sheets because you've got the front and the back. And so really just kind of get creative, think outside of the box, and think of what alternatives you can use if you can't get your hands on these sheets. For this one, I decided to go long ways, which would be vertical or portrait. And so I'm just gonna place the whole heart in the center, and I thought that this would be just kind of a fun way to add a heart to this and still get those beautiful purple flowers that show on the outside and through the center of the flower as well. Look at how pretty this is. I love this. It's quick, it's easy, it's budget friendly, and what mom would not love to receive this for Mother's Day? Now, because I love to paper craft, I'm gonna show you how you can make your own paper flowers if you've got a Cricut. Using Cricut Design Space, you're gonna search for 3D flowers just like I did here, and these images will come up. I'm going with this template here because I think that this will make for a nice rose. I cut out 12 flowers, and I did it in 3 different shades of pink to kind of put that ombre gradient spin on this one like I did with the purple. And so these flowers measure out at 6.75 inches is the measurement that I'm using for this box. Once you've got your flowers cut out, or the template for your flowers cut out, you're gonna start on this end here, and you're just gonna roll it tightly until you reach the center. Once you've got it completely rolled up, if you just kind of hold the bottom and hold the top and kind of loosely let it unravel. You don't want to completely let it unravel. You want to have control over how much it unravels, and this is just going to open up the paper and make it look like a flower instead of paper that was rolled up tightly. And so depending on how big or how little you want your flower to be is how much you're going to let it, I guess, open up and unravel. Once you've got it to the size that you want it to be, if you just go ahead and take some hot glue and place it under the last circle that was in the center, you're gonna close this up, and it's gonna keep your flower in the shape and the size that you want it to be. Isn't that easy? It really only takes a couple of minutes to roll these. I rolled all 12 of mine, and look at how pretty these shades of pink are. I think that this is absolutely beautiful. I love paper flowers. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna start off with the lighter ones on top. I'm gonna place 4 in each row, and that will be a total of the 12 flowers. Now, if your flowers are kind of sticking out on the outside, just kind of push them in, pinch them in, and then that last row of flowers that you rolled will just kind of curve in and it'll finish off your flower nicely. With this one, I thought I'd switch things up a bit, give you more options, and we're gonna go with the landscape view, the horizontal view here. And so I do want to tell you that when you are putting the vinyl on these clear plastic sheets and you're scraping it on there, you do want to be a bit gentle with it because you don't want to scratch the clear plastic sheet when you're doing it, and it will scratch. I did do that with one of them. And so just by being a bit gentle and staying just on the vinyl itself, using the vinyl as the outline and not scraping outside of it, you will prevent that from happening. And so I love just adding these. There are alternatives if you wanted to use maybe some wall decals from the Dollar Tree. They don't always say mom, but you could do that, or you could buy stickers and put the word mom using stickers. There are alternatives outside of using these decals. I just really like to give you the option of doing it the way I do it. And would you look at how pretty these flowers look? I love paper flowers, and they are so easy to make, especially if you have a cutter. And there you have another option for making your mom or someone you love a flower shadow box. I love the idea of these. I think honestly, they're all my favorite. It really is such a versatile piece, just depending on what color flowers you wanted to use or what color paper. And again, adding a homemade, handmade touch to a Mother's Day gift, I definitely think is the way to go this Mother's Day. What's Kayla got going on today? Yeah, she's showing you the best art supply haul ever. Now, if you didn't think an art supply haul could be funny, oh no, hers is funny. You need to head on over to her channel and see how she puts a comedic spin on an art supply haul. You can find the link to her video in the description box below. I hope you all enjoyed these Mother's Day gift idea DIYs using items from the Dollar Tree and items not from the Dollar Tree. Items from Linda's Etsy store if you want. There are so many alternatives, so many options, and that really is my goal, is not just to send you to Linda's Etsy store, but to show you that there are options outside of the Dollar Tree that are very budget friendly. So if you want to recreate some of these DIYs with me, you can do it for the same budget friendly price or cost using the items that I'm using. And it really is almost no different than getting them at the Dollar Tree, but I feel like it's just kind of broadening your options a bit more. And I hope that it helps. That really is my goal. And so please make sure to give this video a big thumbs up, and let's get this video to 5,000 likes. Because like I always say, each and every one of your thumbs up and those comments that you do leave down below, they really do help my channel to grow, and it helps YouTube to notice me just a bit more. Until next time, everybody, I hope you have a fantastic day. Happy crafting on a budget. Stay happy, stay safe, stay healthy, but most of all, stay positive, please, and bye for now, everybody.